Well, hello. Hi, everyone.
Hello. We're
We
back.
got Prophet. We got Prophet, and
Yeah.
we got. Thank you for the suggestion of the person who was like, "Play Seduce me music for your for your starting soon music." Thank you. We've gotten to enjoy some lovely scuff behind the scene as well as me setting music up. So let's just bro, today's been rough.
Yeah, no. Some of you probably have noticed, hey, wait a minute. The stream started late, much later than normal. Yeah, stuff was happening on my end,
There was some scheduling issues, so we started a
yeah,
little later.
so yeah, I had asked earlier, hey, we might need to start the stream a bit later. Stuff's going on over here.
Mm-hmm.
But all's good.
But
here.
we're here to play some Seduce Me and suffer. And suffer the result that is James. How
Hey,
lovely.
you got me here. Howdy, grass. Hello.
Don't mind me.
Yeah. Kiva's a little under the weather.
I may be a little, mayhaps a little sick. Whoopsies. I'll live. I guess I'll make the announcement here rather than later, because I don't even know if I'll be able to stream those next 2 days. Hi, Mary.
Hello, Mary.
So, two things. One, they are about. Oh, hello, Emira. Hello, Emmy. Hello.
Mary, she's sick.
I'm fine. I'll live.
It's not her fault.
It's just a cough. I'm not feverish or anything. I'm just tired and coughing.
Yeah.
I love fucking the music that shows. It's fucking Matthew's theme of chaos. As I'm coughing. But I'll make the announcement here rather than later, because I don't know if I'm gonna be well enough to stream this for the rest of the week. I'll keep you updated. I didn't know when I sent that. But two things. I'm gonna just turn off. The music's distracting me. Two things. One, we're reaching the end of Color X Malice, and after we finish Okazaki's route, we're gonna take a little break from it. We're gonna go a little hiatus because I want to play. I want to finish Undertale. I want to finish Undertale, y'all. I really want to finish Undertale. So we're gonna take a break from Color X Malice. But there's another thing we're also gonna take a break from, and Prophet's gonna be like, WTF. We're gonna take a break. We're at time skip, basically at this point for Fire Emblem, and we're gonna take a break from it. We're gonna take a hiatus because I'm not having fun playing.
You know what? That's completely fair.
We're at Prophet. Do you know what's happening right now in Fire Emblem with me?
I do not. I've been meaning to go into the street to come to the streams, especially since I was at least partially responsible for Dancer Yuri, and I've been like, hey,
Yeah.
I want to see Dancer Yuri. But
So-
every Friday, every time, it's just been like something else has been going on.
Yeah,
I've been in another call.
But basically, we might not get Ferdinand before time skip.
No.
So I have to go back and deal with that and everything else because I want to have him for time skip, but I'm at this point I'm just exhausted from having to go back and play things on my own. It's just become tedious. So we gotta take a little hiatus from the game for a little bit. Just play something else. Cause I need a break. I desperately need a break from it. I'm surviving off of chia seed pudding and gummy bears today, and I need a break. But
yeah,
anyways,
no, I already she already told me before we came in here. Yeah, don't worry, I've been eating.
yeah, I'm sorry if I'm coughing. I'm gonna try not to as much this stream, but we're still gonna play games. I have to make sure please tell me if there's scuff and if you guys can't hear anything, because I don't know, because everything in my OBS and everything else has reset, and I don't know why. So if something's not working, you have to let me know. With that, Prophet, let's jump into the game. Shall we?
Okay. Let's get through James.
Oh my god, my cough's getting worse. No. No. All right.
It's because I mentioned James, isn't it?
Yeah, I'm too ill to talk with him. Okay, PC audio. Haha. Yes, it's working. I think. OBS hates. Yeah, no, it does. It truly hates me. Okay. Continue. Was it this one? Romancing the Incubus.
I think it was that one.
Beautiful.
Because
Okay.
we had gotten through.
All right.
Yeah, I think this is where we left off.
All
Because we
right.
went.
Beautiful.
You're suffering. Trying to. Sounding like you're going to die trying to get through the scene.
Can you blame me though?
I mean, a little bit, just because the reason you don't like him is entirely your fault.
It's very much my fault, but I'm sick. I'm gonna be pulling that excuse all stream. I'm sick.
Mary makes a good point. At least at the end of this, you never have to play him again.
No, because then we have Seduce Me too.
Oh right, we
And
gotta
I
do
and I also
too.
have to go record all the episodes.
I mean, at the very least, from what
I'm so
I did
dramatic.
go
Fuck
through-
off, Mary. Fuck off. Fuck off.
I have like James's route into is actually like it's actually really good. It's really cool.
All
I
I
don't know if you've
remember
done
from it is his bad ending, and it pissed me off so much.
Which one? There's two bad endings.
the end bad ending,
No.
where like he's like goodbye, and I'm like fuck off. Bitch, you are my husband. If I'm dying, you dying with me. Ain't no choice.
You're just gonna be like, sorry, James, I can't kiss you. Too sick.
Yeah, no, I'm sick. I don't want to get you sick. Don't worry about me. Don't make me laugh. It's gonna make me cough.
But that's why I'm here.
Okay. Moving on. I stared at the note, unbelieving what I read. Why would I dislike him? For a lot of reasons.
Game, you don't know the half of it.
You don't know the half of what I've been through. Let's move that slightly over. A pin of coughing. No! Yeah, no, it's my coughing fit season. Every point of a certain season, I get really bad coughing fits, and they just get worse. So if I might go on break, but there'll still be stuff that'll come out. Hopefully, if I'm well enough. But we're trying. I'm trying. Why would I dislike him? A lot of reasons. I let it happen, and I did not enjoy it. Prophet can contest. I did not enjoy it.
She very much did not.
I have a clip of it.
Yep.
It was cute though no, it wasn't. To imagine him asking for forgiveness for something we both did and enjoyed. No, he should be. He did need to ask for forgiveness. I brought the rose to my.
Oh my god!
I brought the rose to my nose and gently inhaled its soft fragrance. That interesting wording, but you know what? Fine. You know what, Michaela? You do you, boo. I indulged myself too, James. I did not. I suffered.
She did not.
I
If
looked
Mr.
out.
Sam Rotamian, then
Woo! Shame, my boys.
yes.
At least you took some. No, I did. I did not take.
She ate.
I'm
She
eating.
ate food.
I'm eating food currently. I'm surviving off chia seed pudding and gummy bears.
And she has told me she's going to get some tea after stream.
Yeah, I'm gonna make some tea. Give me a minute. I want to finish my gummy bear. Give me a minute. I usually hate gummies, but right now they're really nice.
I imagine they'd be easy on your throat right now.
Oh my god, yeah. I should make soup.
Yeah.
Sorry. If I'm not at game night, I have a valid excuse.
No, that's completely fair. I was even gonna say afterwards, like, hey, if you're not up for game night, don't worry about it.
You better have some hydration with you. I'm not running back downstairs to grab my water bottle, guys. Please.
Like, I'll tell Amir that
Prophet-
you're sick if I have to.
Yeah, please. Amir will never leave me alone otherwise. I looked at the time out of curiosity. The large white numbers on my phone showed 5:31 p.m. Soup! I'm at soup!
Soup?
What do you mean you at soup?
I mean, I'm at soup.
What store are you in?
I'm at the soup store.
Why would you buy cough drops at a hours of being knocked out and I still feel tired. Bro, same.
Mood.
It was Sunday, so I was allowed to sleep longer if I wanted to. That literally me. The remainder of the night, yeah, we're skipping. Good. When you have hey, God, water is guts. I know it is.
I'll play in your place, Kita. I'll pretend.
Oh my God. Okay, we're skipping. Oh wait, actually, there's shit that's supposed to say. I'll read this part. I walked to the table and couldn't believe what I was seeing. Who made this? As I spoke aloud, a small red note caught my attention. Have a good day. Yours. Ew.
Oh my God.
My heart sunk to my stomach before I could finish. I could tell it was from one of the boys. Maybe it was from him. Probably from him. I smiled before putting the note in the trash and eating up.
No,
The food was so delicious.
Recycle it.
I devoured every amazing bite. I looked at the time again. Time to go. I rushed to the door, checking myself in the passing mirror. I wasn't wanting to impress anyone, but I still needed to look decent.
You're rushing to the door to try to avoid him.
Honestly, he caught me. Damn it. Fuck. Damn it. Why? David, you're supposed to subtract. You subtracted. Fuck. Wait. Distract. Not subtract. Y'all, I'm losing my mind. Yes. Damien, you were supposed to subtract, James. Not distract, subtract. Oh God, I'm losing my mind. Before I could reach the handle of the door, however, someone took my hand. No! What? Hi. I turned to see him, who was still holding my hand back with a concerned frown on his face.
My name.
What about it? What about it?
My true name isn't James, miss.
Okay, and?
I want you to know my real name. If
Oh
something
my
were to
God.
happen.
That sounds like a you problem, sir.
Oh
I know all the other boys. I don't need to know yours as well. Please do speak it. It's fun. It's very fun.
Yes, do Matthew. I'm not biased. Matthew.
I'm actually allergic to James. Yes, I have a full-blown allergy to James. See, James, you have to stay away. I'm allergic. I'm allergic. My sister did that to me once. She stayed home sick, and she was like, every time you walk into the room, I just start sneezing. I'm freaking allergic to you. Granted, I was like in elementary school. I was like, what?
No.
I love my big sis, though. His true name. What did he mean? Why was he telling me this? No. Back. You can say it from there. You don't need to
Sir,
come. Sir, I'm
please, you'll
sick.
get sick.
Yes, I'm sick. You need to stay away.
Social distancing.
COVID. Spicy cough. I have the spicy cough. Get away. James gently pulled me. No. And leaned close to whisper in my ear.
My name is.
No, get away. That's nice. Good day. As he said his name, I could feel it lock into my. Sure. Something in my head would make sure I'd forget it. What's your name?
No. Can't do that. That's okay because I'll be here to remember it.
Yeah, profit. James pulled away and smiled, despite still carrying worry in his eyes.
If you're in any danger, call my name.
Meh.
I promise that I'll come and help
Can
you.
I call literally any other boys? Please. I stared up at James, unable to say anything. I could only nod in response. James smiled. No.
Oh,
No.
come on.
For kissing my hand and heading back into the dining room, I immediately pulled out hand sanitizer and wiped my hands. Social distancing.
Matthew is baby energy. He is adorable. I love him. He's my favorite.
Okay, hear me out. Matthew gives me kid energy. Damien gives me baby. Because Damien is baby brother. Matthew is very kiddie. Like, he's very kid. He's like the
Yeah,
high
she
energy
said, you know.
toddler. He's Mary. He's a toddler. Damien is Mia's baby.
Yeah, no, it's just more that somebody else was asking if he has that energy.
Oh,
But he's,
so does. Also,
yeah, no, like
also
Matthew has the energy. They do kind of treat him like, even like Damien, I think, kind of treats him like he's a little kid.
yeah. Also, we recently found out that about Matthew's voice actor is no longer it's a she.
Yeah.
Yeah, she is somewhere in the world, hopefully doing well. So yeah, and I hope she's doing well.
Good, I need someone to balance out my pessimism. He is very sweet. Very,
Something
very
told
cool.
me that a name would be used eventually. No, it's not gonna be. I'll fight them. Right on cue, Naomi drove. Blah blah blah. Moving on. Throw hands.
Do you want?
Can
you
I
want to throw hands?
Can I throw hands? Please, Puffet.
Part of me wants to say yes because you're sick, but also part of me wants to say no because you're sick. For two completely different
I
reasons.
just cough on her and win.
You know what? Get her.
Yeah, Matthew's voice actor came out as trans. Well, a while back. We found out recently during the 10th anniversary stream.
Yeah, she's been on the down low.
Yeah, she's just enjoying life right now, enjoying work, and good. I'm happy for her. I miss her.
Yeah.
I miss her a lot. I miss her presence within the internet, but I understand why she wants to be away.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm not allowed to throw hands.
I said you could throw hands.
Yay! Chaos! I've had enough. I felt adrenaline. Oh my god! Please, brain function just the slightest. I felt. No, what? Fuck it. I've already read this. Moving on.
Whoop. Alex.
I gave up real quick. Oh, do I have to?
Raystro.
Prophet did it, not me. Restro.
Raystro.
All of a sudden, a bright purple light engulfed the room, causing the devils around me to cover themselves.
What the?
Gusts of wind rushed past me, almost forcing me back. I covered my face with my arms, bracing myself and standing my ground. I tried to peek through my arms to see what was going on, but the light continued to shine brightly. As the gusts slowly started to die, the light began to fade, revealing James pointing a strange golden gun behind Malix's head. James.
It's all right. I'm here.
Why? Go away! Leave!
We called him because I called him here. Deal with it.
Why? You're not my mom! You're not my mom! Malix stared wide-eyed behind him, unsure of what to do. He had no time to react in case James pulled the trigger. He was stuck, feeling the presence of James's golden gun, that was ready to lodge a bullet into his skull. Hey, listen, it's a gun. We're kid-friendly.
I finally have your cooperation, Malix. It took long enough.
You piece of demon shit! I could shoot you right now.
Go for it. See what happens, sir. He has a gun to your head.
And what's stopping me from shooting you first? If you so much as flinch, I will pull this trigger and end you once and for all.
The others have cool powers. Well, it just was a fucking gun.
Bro really thinks he's James Bond.
Stop!
I don't think that was a pun. I think that was just the fact that he has the gun.
He's not as cool as James Bond. The remaining devils stared, trying to figure out what to do, help Malix or watch in silence. Eris, however, walked up beside me and crossed her arms as she watched with an amused smirk on her face. Malix growled, obviously annoyed at the predicament he was in.
What is stopping you, pretty boy?
Just me wanting to do this.
With no hesitation, James quickly moved his gun and shot both of Malix's hands. The gun dropped from Malix's shot hands and onto the ground as he knelt over in pain, holding his hands to his chest.
You son of a bitch!
Before Malix could finish his sentence, before Malix could finish the sentence, James aimed the gun once again at Malix's head, causing the devil to stop talking at once.
I didn't say you could speak. Do you want me to shoot you in the throat?
You want me to shoot you in your throat?
Is this really the time?
It is always the time. What's the time? Make fun of James time!
No.
Go to bed. Go to bed. Go to bed. Go to bed. I stared at James in shock. Was he playing with Malix? He's into that shit. He was like a cat, poking a sharp claw at a wounded rat. It was warranted, but not what I expected of James at all.
Now, I'm going to give you 3 seconds to get on your knees to beg for forgiveness. Or, the next bullet goes through your pathetic hellborn skull.
The fuck?
Sorry, all I could think of at this moment is that one fucking Fire Emblem video that his voice actor's in.
Guard! Edelgard!
Edelgard!
I love how I had to tell you it was Bradley.
I mean, I had no idea. It had been a few years since I'd last picked up Seduce Me by the time I'd seen that video, so it wasn't in my mind.
Go to sleep, Emmy. Go to sleep. Go to sleep, if not for yourself, for me, because I am sick. So go to
Emmy,
bed.
please. You're lucky that I can't use my Felix emote on you.
Honestly. Malix hesitated, but eventually ended up on his knees. However, he settled onto the ground. As he settled onto the ground, Malix wrapped his hand around James's leg and dug his teeth. Wow.
Nom 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 nom.
What the fuck? You let that happen? That's kind of lame. That sounded like a really lame. You heard she built different. I gasped, but remained still as I watched James. Bro, why does this feel like more like a comedy scene than like a fucking epic battle?
Because you don't like James, that's why.
But yo, the image of Alex just gnawing on his leg is really funny to me. Maybe it's just my delirious, sleep-deprived self.
I mean, it is still a funny image, just him going like, nah, 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 nah.
Where was I? But remained still as I watched James aim and fire a shot into Malix's back. Malix released James' leg in shock, trembling at the newfound pain. However, for some reason, Malix didn't fall over and die. He remained still, staring ahead of himself in pure shock and pain. I could only watch in silence as James lifted his leg out of Malix's embrace and kicked Malix to his side.
It does not matter if neither of us are your mom.
Why does he sound like a mom? Disobedient till the very end. That's a you're okay, mom.
Because he is basically the mom of the brothers.
He is mom.
We discussed this last time. He's the mom. Eric's the dad.
Yeah. The error instantly went from frantic to still in energy. Wow, you didn't even need to be provoked. Okay. What could have been described in tones as the color red quickly turned into a deadly mix of purple and gold as everything began to blend together all at once. As I stared as James seemed to grow more menacing towards Malix. However, he quickly looked me with a face of concern.
Please, forgive me for this.
She's not gonna forgive you for anything. I'm sorry.
You didn't even do anything.
Shit. Please, forgive me for this. You didn't do anything.
You didn't do anything yet. I grew confused. Exactly. What did he fucking do? But wasn't allowed to think on it. Wasn't allowed to think on it as James looked back down at Malix once again. James' eyes began to glow a bright gold. How would you know that? His back is facing you. Whatever. Gold as James lifted Malix by his collar and pulled him up and off of the ground.
It's high time you discovered the true power of demons.
Okay. James's voice had changed, sending a large shiver down my spine. No. just making me roll my eyes. I just rolled my eyes. His appearance also started to change, but before I could see clearly that what James was becoming, my eyes were covered.
It's me. Don't
Hi,
look.
baby! Hi! Hey, my
Hello,
love.
Damien.
Hello, my love.
It's
Hello. I listened carefully and let him...
like he is like Futurati part 5. They both have mom energy.
Arrivederci!
Arrivederci.
I listened carefully and let the last 2 words linger in my mind. Don't look. Why? Why? What was being hidden from me? Nothing important. I wanted to know, but something told me to obey Damien's command. I would listen to this man, even if he didn't tell me to do anything. I could hear Malik struggle to get out of James's grasp, and the rich, bright sound of magic being casted. How would you know what that sound? Let me fuck it, whatever.
I mean, it's magic being cast. I'm sure it has its particular sound.
I struggled with myself to obey Damien's word, locking my arms to my side to deny myself the chance to pull Damien's hands off from my face.
To Damien like I talk to my dogs.
Do not compare my boy to a dog.
Let me go!
My baby is better than a dog. He's a cat. My cat. My boy. My boy. Bro.
Personality immediately changes as soon as Damien shows up. Yep, that's one of her boys.
Yep. It's Damien. It's Damien. The sound of demonic screams and cries bellowed all of a sudden, causing me to tense up in Damien's hands. Hold me, Damien, hold me. Hold me. Max began to scream. Hold me, Damien's hand. Straining as if he was being pulled somewhere against his will, Malix's voice began to trail out into an echoey whisper as magic sounds in the air consumed his cries. Soon enough, the cries and wisps of magic stopped, leaving the air as silent as it could be. However, Damien didn't remove his hands.
Jeez, James. Haven't seen you use that trick since the intruder in Demon Castle. But you're losing your touch. You even lost your glamour spell.
Hi,
Thanks.
Sam.
Shush. Hi, my boy. How are you, my love? My lovely boy. Shush. I'm sick. You're not allowed.
What's wrong with Fluffy? Damn.
I'm a cat person.
It couldn't have been helped.
I mean, it could have been, but you were impatient. Glamour spell? What do you mean? Why did James sound so different? Why was this being hidden from me?
It's a spell that makes us look human.
Thank you for the explanation, my love. I froze. Look human? They didn't look like humans after all. What do they look like?
Like demons.
Thank you.
Thank you. That explains everything.
It explains so much, my love. Mwah. Thank you. No! Shush! Mary! No! Mary, no. No. Don't make me time you out. As if Matthew knew that what Damien was talking about, Matthew spoke up, followed by the sound of a cork popping out of a bottle.
Well, not for much longer. Here.
Bro, having your little brothers clean up after you, that's funny.
Shut up! Matthew is good. We love Matthew.
He's the only guy in Genshin. Wait, which character?
They're talking about Freminin? I don't know how to pronounce this dude's name. I don't go here.
Oh, he's very cute. He's very cute. What Mary has told me before, I have terrible taste in Genshin men. My favorite is Wanderer.
Thank you, Matthew.
I'm
And
aware.
then there's me, who has no taste in Genshin then, because I don't go here.
Honestly, fair. I used to be into Zhongli before I played the game, but then I played the game and I'm like, God is a fucking irresponsible man. He's so irresponsible. So irresponsible. I could hear the small clinking of glass being passed before hearing James guzzle down a liquid of some sort. The stiff feel of the air around me gently began to warm back up, insinuating that everything had returned to normal. Finally, Damien moved his hands from my eyes, allowing me to see around me once again. The devils, including Eris, had fled. Malix was nowhere to be found. The boys, however, had gathered around me, all of them, including James, looking like nothing had happened. What
Don't worry about it.
Yes, it's fine, Mika. It's fine. I tried to speak, but everything zipped around in my head at the whole event, and I felt like speaking wasn't possible.
Let's just get you home, miss. There's nothing more to see here.
Okay. I could only nod. What happened boggled my mind to the point of disbelief. I was second-guessing everything, lost in a sea of what and hows and when. As we walked out of the warehouse, I looked at James for some... I looked at Damien for some sign that I wasn't dreaming. James got jealous and frowned.
Oh my god.
It was over. Malix was gone and the boys were finally safe. A wave of relief ran through my body at the thought of never having to
So
deal
that's
with
how
that
I
again.
pronounce it. Oh, that's how I pronounce it. Again, I don't go here, so I wouldn't know.
Huh?
Oh, there's a message in chat telling me
How to pronounce it?
Genshin dudes. Yeah.
Oh, okay. At the same time, a ping of realization hit back in my mind. The boys were only going to stay until after Malix was defeated. That was our deal. As we approached home, I could feel something heavy way down in my heart. It was late, but the boys led me inside and turned on the lights in the lobby.
Finally, we can relax.
It will be
Hi,
good to have some rest
Matthew.
without devils breathing down our necks.
Good boy. Hit that.
Yay! I will sit on his head.
Gonna hit the hay early.
I think
Yeah,
some sleep
shut
would
up,
be good for all
Sam.
of us.
You.
Hmm.
Don't say it, my love. I want you to stay. James, no, but you and Sam can do. Sam, Eric, and Matthew are all welcomed here. James, not so much.
God damn!
Sorry. I looked at Damien knowing he could read my mind and frowned. I didn't want him to know about my thoughts on the situation. Yeah, bed sounds good. I wanted to end tonight. Too much had happened and I felt dizzy just trying to figure it out. However, Damon spoke up, stopping all of us from moving.
How
Should we be
convenient is it
gone
for
in
the
the
game
morning?
devs that all the cool stuff happened with your eyes closed and they didn't have to write all that?
No, you mean so they didn't have to show it?
So they didn't have to draw it, yeah. Because, like, the art in this game isn't bad, but some of the CGs admittedly look a little wonky at times.
The artists did the best that they could with what they were given.
Exactly.
And also, like,
Yeah,
this had no budget.
this had no budget.
So
It is
that
available.
artist was also probably working on a budget.
Yeah, like, it is not bad art, but just, I've looked at some of those CGs a bit much, and it's, sometimes it's like, yeah, some of this art looks a little off.
The air
It's also just old at this point.
yeah. The air became
Very
still
old.
with tension. The realization of the situation hit the boys like a wave, forcing them to turn to me in curiosity. They had remembered our deal, and were now awaiting me to decide their fates. I gulped. Face to face with the reality of the situation, the boys were leaving it up to me. They looked like they were willing to accept whatever I had demanded. It was only fair, though, after all that had happened. I like how no one had to move because fucking James is in the center.
Yeah, I know.
I looked at James, feeling my heart sink in my chest. I
Yeah.
wanted him to leave, the others to stay. But would they ask? I hoped they would. And I hope they would say no and ask me to stay longer. Fine, I'll read the actual text. As if he knew what I wanted, James smiled and... James moved and smiled at me, taking my hand and bringing it... Really?
I'm sorry, I just remembered during all this, that whole bit near the end of Mulan where it's like, would you like to stay for dinner?
Would you like to stay forever?
forever?
I loved that, Grandma. Send me to the next war.
Sign me up for the next war. She's so great.
Bringing it to his lips for a kiss, he moved it away, smiled to me, and spoke.
Miss, if I may be so forward. Despite the short time we've stayed here, I've thoroughly enjoyed my time here.
Ew.
That being said, would you allow us to stay here?
Would you like to stay forever?
Would you like to stay for dinner? That's like with fucking like I invite Matthew for dinner. You just stay for dinner, profit.
Would you like to stay forever?
You two have fun. My heart skipped while a large blush ran across my cheeks. The boys stared at James wide-eyed, but didn't dare speak out. James stepped back to give me space, returning to where he was. He didn't move. I moved my gaze
I love how
across...
it still like makes a little pause because it's like,
Yeah,
one of the
because
boys
it's in
is
the
supposed
program.
to move there, but
Yeah.
because he's already directly in the center, it just pauses for
Yeah.
the moment.
I moved my gaze across each boy, trying to make a decision. If they left in the morning, I would never see them again and my life could return to normal. If I did decide to let them go, that would have been for the best. No goodbyes, no delays. But did I want to? They had done so much for me in such a small amount of time. I want
They
them
gotta
all to
stay.
stay. Not James, but everyone else. So this is nothing against the voice actor, by the way. Bradley, you're amazing. Love you. You're lovely, Bradley.
Yeah, no, this is solely because of past Kita's dumb
Stupidity.
choices.
I wanted them to stay. I wanted him to stay. I merely smiled, staring at the man I had come to have feelings for before speaking at last. I would love it if you all could stay. Not just you, all of you. The boys cheered tiredly. Yay. That's fun. Woo.
Yippee.
And nonetheless enthusiastically, I giggled at the sight. No, I was also there. That was also me. It was cute to see everyone so excited, despite the tiredness that ran equally through our bodies. Today was a rough day. Tell me about it. My home is your home, as long as you can still help with chores. The boys nodded in unison, agreeing to the terms I had set for them. Despite the good situation, I felt myself slowly slipping into unconsciousness. However, James quickly clapped his hands together, getting everyone's attention and waking me up, making sure I didn't pass out on the floor again. Yeah, like tortured Kid. Like torture me.
Kita's
Alright,
torturing
everyone.
herself.
We're all very tired,
True.
so let's head to bed, shall we?
Oh, yeah, sleep is actually a thing. Right.
Go to bed, Emmy! I will. Fuck it. I'm reading the rest of this like a bedtime story for you. Go to bed.
Do we need to
We've
play
had
Go
a
the
very
Fuck to
long
Sleep
day,
as read by
but it
Samuel
will be
L.
good to just
Jackson?
relax tonight
Oh
and
my
tomorrow.
god. Wait. Maybe. I'll read it. Fuck it. I'll read it.
Sleep sounds really good right now.
I'll do it.
Yeah, man.
Come on. I watched a very happy smile grow onto James's lips. He shared my excitement, knowing that we would be together longer. Who knew how long we would stay together? All I cared about was that I would be with him. I like the name. I like the nickname Emmy. I like it. It's cute. Happened to not being sleepy. My mind isn't sleepy. Time to sleep.
Yeah, that's usually a sign that you need to go to sleep. If
Mhm.
your eyes have been open for too long and they desperately want to be closed.
Yep.
At least to go rest your eyes.
Mhm. The others quickly left to finally rest, leaving me and James alone at last. My heart fluttered a bit as James walked closer to me. Gently wrapping his arms around my form, I placed my hands onto his shoulders, leaning close.
You are an absolutely wonderful woman. I'm so happy that you let us stay here.
Oh, come. Let him be thankful. Come on.
He doesn't need to touch me to be thankful.
Oh my god.
There
you're
was
not
no
gonna stop.
consent!
Oh, so when it's James touching you, that excuse is valid. But when I complained about Sam kissing us at the start, oh, then I'm a hypocrite.
I never said you were a hypocrite for that. I just said that.
Yeah, I know it's a joke. It's a joke. Because I pointed
All
out
these
many
boys
times
are
how-
bad at consent here when it comes to just touching. You just do the pokes.
Yeah, but no one else goes straight in for an unprompted kiss like Sam.
Honestly, go boy, go. Slay
I'm gonna punch him
queen.
again.
I'm happy to. No, thanks, James. I stared up into James and into his eyes, getting certainly finding something there.
Mary going, not Mary saying, go take a nap, don't be like me.
Bro, I was up till like 5 a.m. last night. I was coloring again. Prophet, I will tell you what I've been doing doing 5 a.m. because I need assistance on that, actually.
I'd be happy to provide some.
Getting lost in them. I didn't know if it was the tiredness or my growing attachment to him, but I felt myself lean into James's bodies. Bodies. It's plural.
Whose bodies, because one of them wasn't enough.
Ew, no! No! One of them.
Tina really out here being like, oh god, there's two of him.
Ah! James's body. It invited me to stay a while, making me forget that my bed was also calling me for me.
Listen, about what happened at the warehouse.
You're a hypocrite. You have to set a good example. What do you mean I'm a hypocrite? When have I ever been like no consent?
I think she's talking about the sleep thing.
Oh. But there's a difference. I'm an insomnia. It's a medical condition. It's a medical condition.
Listen, Mary. It's a bit of a problem that those of us with ADHD have.
Yeah. Our brains don't shut down like normal people. We don't fall asleep. We pass out.
Like, why do you think I go to bed at 2 a.m. in the morning?
Yep. No, it's fine. You did what you had to do. I understand. I had accepted everything while in James's warmth.
Okay, but I do go to bed consistently,
Okay.
and I'm also telling you to go to bed, Emmy.
Yes. If you're not gonna listen to me, at least listen to Prophet. I had accepted.
I have a consistent sleep schedule.
I had accepted everything. I had accepted everything while in James's warmth. He was real, and he was someone I didn't want to be without, even if that meant nodding against my curiosity. Besides, I was too tired to explore that memory further.
Too tired and too sick.
Very sick. Don't kiss me. Very sick. Sick.
Like, shh.
James nodded before kissing my forehead sweetly.
Come, let's get you to bed.
I do notice the writing for James compared to the others, it feels a lot more fleshed out. Is it just me? Like, reading his dialogue, it's like, there's more of his personality coming through compared to, like, the others. Because if I'm, like, reading back to, like, looking back at Damien's or Matthew's, it's like, there's not a lot of descriptions of, like, their little habits when they're, like, close to the main character. James is known to be very touchy. But it's
Fair,
like,
honestly.
you don't hear that, you don't see, like, that kind of, like, detail when it comes to, like, the other boys' roots, which, fair enough. This game was free, and she did it by herself. So, fair. But it's interesting considering James isn't the canon character.
Yeah.
That feels the most fleshed out in the Seduce Me one.
Maybe James is just the favorite of the writer? I don't think so.
I mean, it is the route that Michaela always showed off in stream when she played Seduce Me, or, like, made her friends play it. It was always James's route.
True.
So maybe it was just the first route she wrote.
That too.
It could have just been her first. James is the favorite. No, he's just the eldest. There's a difference.
Also, I don't care if I'm not your mom. That doesn't stop me. Just ask Kita. I am a mom friend.
She yells at me all the time to go to bed.
To go to bed, to eat, to take care of herself.
I'm going to bed after the stream. That's what I'm doing.
Honestly, fair.
I nodded
You're
before.
sick.
Yeah. I nodded before James gently lifted me up into his arms like a bride and carried me to my room. I didn't want to leave his arms, leaning my head against James's chest. But eventually, I was slowly lowered to my bed and covered with my bed covers. Just say blanket. I was still in my school clothes, but I was too tired to strip or care. And also because there's someone I don't want to see me nude in the room.
Yeah, no, Jane's isn't the canon route. Sam is the canon character.
Yeah, no,
canon route.
Sam is the canon character.
Unfortunately.
Shush, 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 shush. He's my boy. Leave me be.
Mhm.
Yeah, no, Sam is
No.
canon. He is like been confirmed multiple times to be the canon route, and the person like if this was ever turned into an anime, Michaela said that it would follow Sam's route because
Yeah, no.
Sam is canonical.
James might be the oldest, but he is most definitely not the canonical entrance.
Yup. Uh-huh.
That's so unfortunate.
Boo! Shush. That's my boy. I looked at James, fighting a yawn from escaping me, and fighting a cough from escaping me as he gently ran a hand over my hair.
Have sweet dreams. I'll prepare breakfast again for you in the morning.
Thank you.
God damn it, Bradley. Why do you have to be good at voice acting? It makes it so hard. It makes it hard for me to hate you. Ugh. Why you gotta be good, Bradley? Why?
Okay,
Why?
but also, idea, getting to have breakfast in bed because you're sick. That'd be nice.
That'd be great. I'm okay.
The timing of the cough.
I've been holding it back. I nodded with a tired smile before watching him slowly stand and leave my room, closing the door. A wave of happiness washed over me as I laid in bed. I made a good choice. Sure, it would be hard, but I could tell that I would be able to manage it. Help around the house and being with the man whom I was slowly starting to fall for would be worth it. I slowly felt my exhaustion take over. I let sleep consume me as I drifted into the darkness in my mind. No, you bitch, you passed out, you ADHD. Everything was peace. And I'll read it. Everything was peaceful. I was happy.
Here you go! That's over!
Take the monster. Take the monster. Bye, bitch.
You are an interesting creature.
Dad, I'm sick. Go away. I'm fine. And we skip. Okay.
It's
Jeez,
fucking
That's-
Diana.
The boys looked at Damien confused while I cursed his ability silently in my mouth.
Damien, what's up with you? Of course she's here. She kind of owns the house.
Oh,
I like
no.
Sam's face. Okay, can you at least agree? Sam and Matthew's face looking at Damien is really funny.
Matthew's face is perfect.
like-
Sam looks like that a lot, though. It's not even a dig. It's just the truth. He gets that face a lot.
He's like, what?
Matthew over here just being like, bruh.
Wait,
No
that's the
shit.
end. No, never mind, I was wrong. No, that's not the end. There's a different song at the end of the game.
Yeah, it is a fake out. It does it on all. It does
Yeah.
that on all the boys' routes.
Damien looked at me, wanting me to explain for him. However, the threat that Diana gave me last night warned me to keep my mouth shut.
Diana,
Fine.
because she doesn't do shit.
I do an entire dance with Damien and be like, nothing. Nope. Shut up. No, shut up, boy. I love you, but shut up. Sino. Damien pressed his lips together into a fine line. The other boys looked at me with a raised eyebrow. A girl named Diana came by last night.
Diana, is she important?
Did she try to hurt you?
She's a succubus? That single word made the boys stop and stare at me. I looked at each boy, unsure of what was going through their minds. Should I have avoided it?
So, she's going to try and bring us back.
I must start calling. Ah, yes.
Just cough on her to make her leave.
COVID. Come on, Diana. I'm literally sick. You couldn't have waited like a few more days.
She must really be desperate.
Like, yep.
You
Well,
still
what should we do now?
Nothing. She'll give up eventually.
Will she?
Should just try kicking her ass.
The boys continued to look at me as if I knew the answer to that question. Damn it, Damien! God damn it, Damien! I love you, but damn it! She said that
Aw,
if I
dang
told
it.
she said if I told you she'd make my life a living hell. She couldn't possibly do that, right? She's not a devil.
No, she isn't. However, she is a very powerful demon.
She's a master of mind manipulation and has been trained in illusion. Unlike other demons who use strength to get power, she uses her charisma.
Charisma.
Yes. Yes, her charisma. That's it.
She got that skibbity riz that all the Gen Alphas are talking about. She got that skibbity riz.
I mean, I was trying to imply that she uses her boobs.
I mean, she also uses her thighs. Listen, she could crush a watermelon with those.
Oh yeah, she could.
Stick my head in your thighs, my lady.
Okay, Sarah.
She has the power to make armies bow to her and obey her every whim. That's why she's so obsessed with us.
She's not obsessed with you guys. You're flattering yourselves a little bit.
Why are you so obsessed with me?
No, not you guys. My first class and the skibbity.
Gross! Why would you say that?
Listen, I have one of my relatives is a Gen Alpha, and I've been around him a little bit too much the past week, so that's why. My apologies. Trying to be in with his generation is confusing. What? What do you mean?
Well, she sort of has family ties to us.
Uh-huh.
She was promised to marry one of us in exchange for more power.
Actually, it was in exchange for the survival of her kingdom. Sorry to burst your bubble.
She's just some whacked up hussy who doesn't know how to close her legs. She's not a real threat.
That's my
Jesus
boy.
Christ, Sam.
Oh, really? I feel insulted.
The boys and I looked around and wondering where the voice came from. I felt cold sweat run down my back, run down the back of my neck in fear, remembering what kind of power she had. And with the entrance of Diana, we're gonna call it a stream, because we've been going for I think about an hour. Let me just double check.
We probably could go for a few more.
Oh
minutes.
yeah, we can go for a little bit longer. Never mind.
Yeah.
Never mind. I lied. I lied. Apologies, I lied. Your Honor, I lied. Plead guilty. At last we saw Diana by the entrance of the kitchen, juggling a single red apple. That's not juggling then. Apple in her hand as she led against. Oh. As she leaned against the archway, the boys quickly surrounded me, glaring at the intruder.
So, you took up a human name as well.
Beautiful name, isn't it? Well, for a human name, anyway.
Give me a minute, I want more of my pudding. It's juicy pudding, it's healthy.
You're fine. Oh, hell no!
Oh, hell! Oh, hell no!
Oh, hell no!
I stepped up, blah, 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 blah. You are in my house. You are an intruder. You have no power here.
Oh, really? Do I have to remind you of the power I have, dear?
Get the fuck out of my house!
With a snap of her fingers, my mind suddenly locked up, and I felt blank. I could see the world around me. I could see the world around me, but I lost the control of my body. The boys quickly reformed around me, with James gripping onto Diana's wrist in anger.
You will leave this instant.
Or
Tell
what?
her
You'll
off.
kill me? I completely dare you to.
Oh, Damien looks so scared.
What else looking pissed off, and then there's just Damien like,
Damien, give me a hug. I give you a hug, baby.
Let me do it. I could use the workout.
Don't.
Oh, he read her mind. The boys looked at Damien while smirking, while Diana smirked at my blank state. I wanted to fight his this hold, but her power held me down.
And why not?
She wants us to kill her. If she dies, then civil war starts in the demon world.
Yeah, that's true.
One's gonna start
Very
either
good,
way.
sweetie.
I mean, we
What
don't
happens
have
in the
to
demon
kill
world
her.
doesn't concern
Just
us anymore.
rough her up a little
We live
bit.
here now.
The demons will come to the human world and
How?
hunt us down before attacking.
How are they
each
gonna
other.
do that?
Sacrifice. The demons will come.
I see.
Well then, to the human world? All because of her?
You sneaky bitch.
Sorry, I saw that sentence, I saw the pause, and I'm like, what if I let this drag out? Because then that becomes a completely new sentence.
Yeah.
With another snap of Diana's fingers, I was released from her hold, almost buckling up to my knees.
Well, will you all change your minds? I assure you, it's for the greater good.
I expected the boys to say no. What I heard was complete silence. None of the boys replied to Diana, which made me both nervous and fearful as to why. Diana leaned her head back a bit, surprised for a different reason.
No. Well, I see.
Was silence truly them saying no to her? I looked around at the boys and saw the disobedience in their eyes, giving me my answer. I felt my
And
heart...
then there's Nath here just looking like a sad puppy.
Go hug your boy. Go hug your boy.
Come here, baby. I give you many hugs.
I felt my heart flutter, especially when my eyes landed on James. He kept close to me, glaring daggers into Diana. I thought he was grabbing her wrist. Never mind. I could feel that
Probably-
he was
He
completely...
probably let go by this point.
Fair enough. Adamant in his choice to stay. I didn't know what, but I was incredibly happy to know he wanted to stay. Diana's blah 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 blah. Moving on.
She can't do anything but
We'll
annoy
give it a
us.
little space.
Eventually,
Guys,
she'll
we're
give
leaving
up.
space. We're leaving space. We're leaving space. Don't worry.
That's the hope anyway.
It's me. Hopefully. So if you can't find me,
Hey, what's up?
it's me, the devil, from
You're
the
the
Bible.
devil.
From the Bible. James walked over to me and gently caressed my cheek, looking at me with a comforting smile.
There's no need to worry. I promise she won't hurt you.
I nodded, feeling that he was telling the truth, or at least a hopeful and comforting thought. James kissed my forehead, however, making me blush and forget what I was thinking about. The sound of collective
I did that
chuckles.
without even trying.
The sound of collective chuckles and playful snickers whispered through the air, making me blush even more. But the sudden growl that erupted from the man above me made the laughter stop. I didn't see James's face, but I could tell he was glaring at his brothers with his lips on my head. Bro was giving his brothers such a death glare.
Oh, for real. Absolutely.
It's funny. He and I pulled away from each other just as the sound of Naomi's car appeared. I quickly ate my food, waved to the boys, and left confident that nothing was going to happen. What would you like to say?
It doesn't matter what happens to the princess. I'm going to challenge her.
Just so that way this video goes longer, would you like to read this part?
The rest of the class turned their heads to me. Naomi and Suzu looked at me with equally surprised looks. I kept my eyes to Diana. If I was the mermaid, I wasn't going to let the princess take my prince away. Diana stared at me before smiling and turning her body to fully face me.
Oh? And why does it not matter?
The story isn't about the princess. The story's about the mermaid and the prince.
But that is exactly my point. While the story talks about the mermaid and the prince's romance, We don't see the problems of the kingdom the prince rules.
How do we know there is problems, bitch?
While we are all
But also, that's
fixated
just
with
because
this
Hans
love
Christian
story,
Andersen was a
we
disaster of
ignore
a
the fact
man.
the kingdom would fall apart without the marriage
And was a
between the
literal
prince and
bisexual
princess.
disaster. I don't think he cared about that.
No.
She kept her eyes to me as she spoke. I knew she wanted to make her words stick in my mind, but I didn't listen. It was one thing to be a fictional story. It was another to try and ruin someone's life for selfishness. Diana chuckled and looked back to the class.
Gummy bears.
Well, luckily in the real story of the Little Mermaid, the mermaid knows that what she was doing was wrong, and she threw herself into the ocean, turning into sea foam.
I need to go to bed!
Go to bed!
We've been telling you to go sleep for like the past, for what, at least half an hour now?
An hour. For an hour.
Go to bed.
Mm-hmm.
The stream's gonna end in a moment anyway.
Yeah, we're gonna wrap up this conversation and then call it a stream.
You're not missing much.
Mm-hmm.
Some of the students that surrounded me mumbled in surprise, obviously not knowing the real story. However, Diana was wrong once again.
That's not true.
That's not true, bitch. Once again, the class looked to me, and Diana faced me with another smile. Oh no.
Oh my goodness, hello there, you're new.
Hello. Well,
Oh my goodness, the little cat in the box, that is so cute.
that is adorable.
Hello, I'm so sorry, we're just about to wrap up stream.
Good night, Annie.
Night, Emmy. Welcome to stream, hamster. Welcome.
No.
We're literally in the middle of just finishing up stream, but thank you so much for coming out to watch.
Yeah.
Not true. How so?
The trade-off for becoming human was marrying the prince or turning into sea foam. However, she was also given the choice to kill the prince and turn back into a mermaid. The mermaid didn't because she loved him and sacrificed herself for that love.
Sing it, queen.
Yay! That is a story worth telling. Not some princess getting her way, but of a tragedy that had befallen on a girl who only wanted love. Also, again, Hans Christian Andersen was a bisexual disaster, and
An actual fucking disaster.
I was lamenting over the fact that he couldn't be with this dude that he liked. It's literally why Little Mermaid exists.
Thank you so much. Well, thank you so much for coming out to stream.
Thank you.
On my head, this is my friend Prophet. This is
Hello.
my friend on my head.
Mhm.
They're very sweet.
I tried. The class applauded me with Suzu giving me her usual punch to my shoulder and Naomi smiling at my logic. Diana, however, finally grew an almost angered face at me.
Interesting. So what you are saying is that the princess should be given no mind.
It ain't about her. The story is not about the princess. The story is about the mermaid, and the mermaid should have gotten her prince.
Even at the risk of a kingdom falling apart?
Even if the entire world fell apart around them, duty does not overrule love, and the princess needs to realize this. Because that sounds like a her problem.
Truly.
The applause that followed that intensified with whoops and hollers. I felt a wave of confidence roll through my body.
Oh my god.
Oh.
Why? Why must everyone torture me so? Why, Grass? Why? Why?
I was laughing at what Mary put in our group chat.
What did she have not been paying attention to anything in Discord. We're streaming! Get off Discord! Minus the fact that we're in a call. Don't leave the call, please.
Diana wasn't going to win. I wasn't going to let her. Diana then stopped talking and looked to the clock on the wall, reading it quickly. This class had barely begun. Why was she looking at the time? Diana then leaned against the blackboard and smiled to us. I became worried.
You know what? School isn't important. Everyone, go ahead and head home.
Oh, sorry.
The students suddenly began to chat happily and were in confusion of the situation. Many thought it was a dream come true. Others knew better.
Wait. Hold on one.
Before anyone could protest, however, Diana pressed a finger to her lips and counted down with her fingers in the air. 3, 2, 1.
Good timing on my end.
The speakers of the classroom gently awoke, giving us an announcement we would never believe.
Attention students, due to an emergency faculty meeting, we will be closing school for the remainder of the day and this entire week. Please leave the school quickly and quietly and have a good rest of the week.
I am a gummy bear. Yes, I'm a
Yeah.
gummy bear.
Oh,
I am
God
a yummy,
damn,
bunny,
that's
jumping,
I haven't
loving
heard that
gummy
in a
bear.
fucking
Oh,
hot
wow,
minute.
gummy, 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 gummy.
Oh, good lord, I haven't heard that in
Emmy,
a
go
hot
to
minute.
bed!
Emmy!
Go to bed!
Go to bed!
She used her power on them? Damn it! I felt the need to stop her, but how could I stop a demon in the middle of a public area? Diana smiled before gesturing to the door,
Have
blah
a
blah
nice
blah.
week off.
We're moving on.
What? Do I not make a good teacher?
No!
I figured you should have a little lesson, so I took matters into my own hands.
That's nice. It won't work.
You really think so, dear?
Blah 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 blah.
No.
Blah blah blah. James. Ugh. Diana suddenly Diana stopped in her tracks.
James, who is...
You're fun to watch. Thank you. But go to bed.
the boys. Why don't you tell me which boy is James?
I felt myself not in compliance. The oldest. Diana giggled in reply before letting go of my face and stepping back.
Really? The eldest son with you?
Even the way she reads that line is different than every other boy. I nodded once again, but this time it was partly my own decision to reply. Diana let out a sound that mimicked a cat's purr before stepping away from me.
All right, then.
I mean, I think it
Well,
might just be
if it's
because,
the
like, if
eldest
I
son
remember
you're
correctly,
infatuated with,
canonically,
you should
had
really
the
rethink
boys
your
not run
romantic
off, it
options.
would have been James that would have likely married her.
Too bad. Go to bed. You can rewatch the stream. It's the streams do not get unlisted except when I state that they are. Like, they're gonna be here tomorrow.
Exactly.
Diana chuckled before kissing my
You
nose.
need sleep.
Before kissing my nose, where I felt a shot of energy zap out of my body, almost making me dizzy and recoil. Diana then turned to the desk and sat in the wooden chair across the
You can
blah, blah,
go
blah, blah, blah. Yeah, moving on. Oh, right. And this is where we'll stop. We'll stop here. Oh, no, that's loud.
That's
No,
loud, that's
no,
loud, that's
no.
loud,
Ah!
that's loud.
Okay, yeah, okay, there we go.
No, don't do it. Don't load.
Oh, hold on.
Don't
Let me. Not again.
load.
And with that, that's where we're gonna wrap up for
But it's
today.
more fun live, but we're literally wrapping up. You'll be fine.
Yeah, you'll live. You will live. But yeah, we're gonna wrap up because I need to go to bed.
Tina is very sick.
It's just a cough. But yes, thank y'all so much for
I
coming
mean,
out.
you're
little
also
stars.
sick of James.
Yeah, very much sick of James. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah!
I'm incredibly sick. You are so right, Prophet. Thank you.
So sick. You're ill.
But with that, I'm gonna go eat my gummy bears. I'm gonna make some tea. Stop being sick. I'd love to do that. Bless you. That was a cough, but thank you.
We're glad. Oh, it's good that you enjoyed.
Mm-hmm. With that, with that, little stars, that is all I have for you tonight. So, I shall see you another night. Until then, please keep shining. Bye!
Bye-bye.